Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie. You asked for it, so you're gonna get it. Alternate versions of Tony Stark are all well and good, but sometimes you just want to see all the different cool Iron Man suits he's created over the years. So let's talk about some of my favorites. Now keep in mind that a lot of this is personal preference, and since I can only do 10, many of our favorites may be left out. Let me know if I missed your fave and I'll try to get it into a future video. Now get ready, here are the top 10 coolest Iron Man suits. Before I get started, I just want to give a huge thank you to all you guys out there for supporting the channel. We recently hit 100,000 subscribers, which is just insane, and it's been such a great experience. I love your positivity in the comments, and liking and sharing our videos helps us out so much, and it's just so humbling to see people watching and enjoying stuff that I do, at least most of it. So really, thank you. And hey, next stop, 1 million. Now I'll have a bigger thank you on my own channel, but for now I won't blather on anymore. On to the list. Number 10. Deep Space Armor. When sailing through space with the Guardians, Tony needed a new suit specifically for space adventures, and he came out with this awesome fiery looking suit. Equipped with the new Pepper AI and Stark Omniversal multitasking software, it allowed him to control other suits of armor still on Earth and could even give control of his own suit to the AI. It's also a modular armor, meaning he can attach and remove various parts to the suit in any given situation, which is pretty sick. Add to that the ability to travel at warp speed for interplanetary travel, and you have one awesome suit that's also just plain sick looking. Number 9. Mark 43 Stealth Suit version 3. Tony generally isn't one for subtlety, often flying around in a shiny colorful suit, shooting things and blowing stuff up. But sometimes he needs to use a bit more tact, and the Mark 43 Stealth Suit did just that. Equipped with a number of non-lethal weapon systems, holographic disguises, and reflective armor, it's an excellent choice when Tony needs to keep under the radar. Number 8. Mark 9 Excalibur. The Mark 9 armor in itself was a pretty cool armor, bulkier and more powerful than previous models. Since it used a beta particle generator and solar converters for power, it was so strong that Stark was actually reluctant to use it at first. But it got even cooler when Iron Man was searching for the scabbard of Excalibur. The armor interacted with the power of Excalibur, becoming imbued with magical power. This changed his attacks to be of a magical source and made him invulnerable. Now granted, it also gave him a ponytail, which kinda sucked, but other than that, it was really sick. Too bad stupid Merlin ruined it all. Number 7. War Machine. Now true, this armor generally isn't used by someone calling themselves Iron Man, but this is one of the most famous and coolest armors out there, and it was created by Tony Stark, so it totally counts. The War Machine suit was built for, well, war, armed with heavy artillery that can unleash insane devastation. Used primarily by James Rhodes, it has long been a fan favorite, with some people preferring it to the classic Iron Man armor. Personally, I'm partial to black armors, so the color alone makes me love War Machine, but the awesome explosives are pretty great too. Number 6. Mark 41 Bones. This was a suit shown in Iron Man 3 that was really cool because it was made with modifications in mind. It was a skeleton suit that could be modified with pieces of other suits, allowing it to be highly versatile and able to adapt to various situations. Now we didn't get to see too much of it, but it's definitely one of my faves just because it allows for so many different kinds of action. It's also much more lightweight and flexible than other suits, allowing for better maneuverability when in close combat. And it looks pretty cool. Number 5. Mark 44 HULKBUSTER. This was shown in the comics and in Age of Ultron, and it was just plain sick. This was a bulky, durable, and powerful armor designed to be used against a rampaging Hulk. It has ultra hammer arms, seen when Tony was pounding the Hulk into the ground. The repulsors are upgraded from Silver Centurion, allowing him to use Frost Charge, which is useful to blind Hulk. Really, it's just an excuse to see a sick Iron Man suit fighting against Hulk, and I'm completely on board with it. It's just so cool. Now, the HULKBUSTER was cool, but not as cool as... Number 4. Mark 22 THORBUSTER. The THORBUSTER suit was used to fight Thor, using the power of an Asgardian gem that Thor had previously given to Tony to study. After being encouraged by Dr. Doom, Tony created the suit with the goal of fighting off the forces of Asgard, and later confronted Thor. The suit was incredibly powerful, able to absorb and manipulate Asgardian energies, in a way giving Tony Odin Force. Did it work? No. Thor had the Odin Force and quickly wrecked Tony, making him eject from the suit. But it was still so very wicked, even stopping Mjolnir in mid-flight. Plus, just look at it, how cool is that? Number 3. The Uru suit from Fear Itself. Tony's suit during the Fear Itself event was damn fine. When the world was being attacked by the Serpent, Tony and the Avengers had to fight against the Worthy, a group of heroes and villains wielding hammers similar to Thor's. In order to fight them, Tony got permission from Odin to use his forge to create weapons for the Avengers made of Uru, the material that Thor's hammer's made of. He topped it all off by jumping into the forge and covering his suit in Uru, making his suit not only absurdly durable, but insanely cool looking. Seriously, in terms of looks, this is one of my favorite suits, and his power is nothing to shake a stick at. Number 2. Model 51, Model Prime. Now, I'd be remiss if I left out Tony's new suit, Model Prime. This is a very recent suit that merges many of the best qualities of his previous suits into one. That has the ability to change its shape, size, color, really most characteristics to fit any situation, without the need to be attached to him biologically. In its normal form, it looks really cool too. It's super slick and actually quite simple relative to other armors, but it looks great and its immense power sets it nice and high. Number 1. Mark 38, Bleeding Edge Armor. This armor was so insanely cool, not just because it's very powerful, which it is, but the way Tony puts it on. First introduced in the Invincible Iron Man Volume 5 number 25, this was an upgraded version of the previously used Extremis armor. This suit was made of nanomachines that lie dormant inside Tony's body until they're commanded to take form. Then they take whatever form he wants, whether it's a sexy tux or a ballin' set of armor. This armor kinda makes Tony into the Mask, able to create new weapons just by thinking of them, and even allows him to change the suit into a non-metal so that Magneto can't affect him. You might be wondering why I have this above Model Prime, since Model Prime seems to be an improvement of this, but honestly I just think it's cooler to have it actually be part of his body. It's just so futuristic and awesome. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Hopefully there isn't too much confusion with the mark numbers. There's some discrepancy between the films and comics, so there may be a mix up here and there. But let me know in the comments if your favorite suit didn't make the list, and I'll try to remedy it in the future. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support. And I look forward to chatting with you guys here on IO, on Twitter, and my own channel. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie LaForgia with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.